Coming off the success of their Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners games, Skydance has raised the bar again with their upcoming VR title, Behemoth. This isn't just a game, it's an ambitious, immersive experience that could redefine what VR games are capable of. Set in the frozen and desolate Forsaken Lands, you play as a diseased wanderer navigating a world dominated by colossal creatures. Yes, the behemoths themselves. Think Shadow of the Colossus, but with a darker tone and a VR twist that makes the stakes feel incredibly real. Combat is front and center here, and it's a visceral, melee-heavy experience. You'll face human enemies with a satisfying mix of offense and defense. Blocking attacks with your blade or shield feels intuitive. You can even stagger enemies to set up brutal counterattacks. There's an arsenal of weapons to scavenge, from two-handed broadswords to bows and arrows, and even a magical sword that returns to you when you stray too far. Oh, and yes, you can throw weapons, grab arrows midair, and fire them back. It's as fun as it sounds. What's refreshing is how grounded two-handed weapons feel. You'll need both hands to wield them properly, eliminating that awkward VR wobble that can break immersion. The game balances realism with satisfying video game logic, creating an experience that just makes sense. You're not just surviving, you're superhuman. Your disease state grants you incredible strength to fling enemies around, break through walls, and manipulate the environment. Pair that with your grappling hook, perfect for scaling cliffs or pulling objects, and you've got a gameplay loop that's dynamic and deeply engaging. Exploration is another highlight. While the demo followed a mostly linear path, there were hints of optional areas to uncover, including an imposing tower that seemed to invite further discovery. The world feels deliberately crafted, encouraging curiosity without overwhelming you. And then, there are the behemoths. My demo ended with a battle against the seal behemoth, a creature so massive it literally has a snowy peak on its back. Taking it down required more than just swinging wildly. You'll need to avoid its devastating attacks, climb its rugged hide, and strike at weak points. The sheer scale of the fight was jaw-dropping, and balancing this while dealing with smaller enemies added to the challenge. If Skydance can bring all these elements together in the final game, Behemoth could be one of VR's defining experiences. It's brutal, beautiful, and filled with potential. This is definitely one to watch.